Good morning, beauties. I'm getting my hair done. That's why I look like this. Do you find, for my women out there, and men too, your hair looks great for, it looks good, and then all of a sudden one day it's like your roots come in and you're like, it does not look good anymore. Today is that day, so I'm getting my hair done. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Look a little more pretty, inside, outside, all the same. I just wanted to come on because I've been speaking to a lot of my beautiful soul fam out there about the last few weeks coming into this Gemini new moon today and tomorrow, depending on where you are on the earth plane. It's very much about our physical body. It's very much about feeling, and it's funny because Gemini is so air and about thinking, but it's like really heavy, and I'm just getting chills through my body talking about this. So when you understand that you're in this space of just feeling through things right now and releasing, it's super powerful. So there have been some major waves of the analytical mind coming on and feeling like out of control, or I've heard a lot of people very exhausting heavy energies recently. For myself too, it's been like one day I'm good, the next day I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel like I hit a wall. So just go with that. Our bodies are going through these massive ascension symptoms from the way the earth is changing right now, the solar flares. If you're more scientific like me, it's these solar flares. It's where our earth is actually in the solar system right now, the change of the neutrino streams and the energies coming off the sun and other planets around us. So that does have a huge take on how we're feeling. With feelings are not truth, and this is what I want to reiterate. I talk about this all the time. What we're feeling it's not the truth to our existence. Feelings are created by circumstances that have happened to us that have left an emotional charge within our being. So say if you go through a trauma as a child or as a young adult or even an adult, it creates this imprint in your mind. And then we create these stories behind what we're feeling. And the beauty is when we realize the stories that we tell ourselves are probably only about 50% true as to what actually happened, because it's all based on our perception. And I'm not diminishing anything that happened to you, but our minds like to make stories up, because that's how the great storytellers are. Our minds make stories. Our imagination comes in. So if you find yourself telling yourself negative stories, I want you to really mindfully work to rewrite those stories, to really mindfully work and rewrite that narrative, and just know that the only moment that matters is now. The past is no longer existing. Everything is existing right now, past, present, and future. So how you choose to feel and what you choose to think and say to yourself right now is what, creates your trajectory into life. It's like whether it's going to be straight, down, up, it's what you're feeling right now. And I had a huge emotional trigger yesterday. It was weird, and it's balancing between knowing what I'm feeling off other people, because I still sometimes have moments where I'm like, is this mine or is this theirs? Because I'm very clairsentient. I feel I'm very open. My solar plexus is very open. And I used to be people used to think I was nuts because of my mood swings. And it was because I would pick up off of other people. And so if you're that type of person, energetic sovereignty is key. Coming back into yourself and calling your energy back. Understanding that your energy is sovereign, and you can remove, just by granting it gone and being aware of it, you can remove it. And pulling back into yourself and knowing that you're amazing. You're awesome. Tell yourself that daily. This is how we're always manifesting. We're always creating. And whether we're creating out of a place of lack or sadness or despair or happiness, joy, knowing that we are the shit, no, not in an egotistical way, but knowing we're beautiful, knowing we're loving beings, knowing we are loved, becoming that version of ourselves that has everything. That's where you want to be. I have to go in right away. New Moon Healing Circle tomorrow evening, May 30th, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. If you want to join in, the event's at the top. I love working with the collective in these healing circles. We're going to go through setting intentions in this one and just, clearing out the energy system. You can never do this too much, just clearing ourselves and being aware of where things are sitting in your body, in your physicality. So feel free to join in. I've had many people reach out and go, I don't know if I'm, at the point to do these. There is no right or wrong point. Everybody's journey is divine. Everybody's perfect. My offerings are for everybody, whether this is your first day realizing you're a spiritual being and learning, or you've been on this road for years and you may be farther along than even I am. These energies are all-encompassing and beautiful. So come join if you're feeling the need for a recharge and relax. I love facilitating these channel meditations and healing circles. Anyway, I gotta run. I love you. Bye-bye.